What up? Should we do some intro music? Roll it up, babe. Roll one for me. I cannot smoke where I'm at. So y'all go ahead and really do that. Y'all roll up for me. Big doinks, you feel me? At the crib, it wouldn't have been as easy, you feel me? So I had to come up here to the label. I'm gonna tell y'all about that in a second, but make sure you light up for me because I can't smoke here. So I'm gonna let a little bit more people come in, probably play some shit, and then cut it off before y'all get a chance to hear it while we let niggas come in. Talking about he need a nap. Hey, let me go ahead. First of all, y'all say this all the time. You know what I'm saying? Every time I'm on live, niggas be seeing me. I got baggy eyes, bro. Okay, since a shorty, I already had. And then you add the fact that I am a regular smoker. You feel me? They gonna always be this way. You feel me? I don't need a nap. I'm not blasted out my mind. I just,
Been smoking way more these days. Outspoken way more these days. Cloud tokens galore, can't even get in the door these days. It's nothing personal, fam. Not at the top or the bottom, on the horizon. We never thinking that vertical. Never shrink for opinions, my nigga. We never heard of you. Either way, he maintain. Twisted fingers, he ain't never gang bang. Salute the legends that was letting me hang. A presidential fluted bezel, I ain't never campaign. Really strange, we ain't smoking the same. I thought you wanted the match. A new era, all they want is the cap. These doctor verses are strange. Sound stages, all I see is an act. Boy, it ain't worth shit to claim. I'm on butane, no, my purpose is flame. Living heavy, I've been working this cane. Ain't lost a step in my life. But started skipping just to fuck with your games. The shit you living, hope you repping it right. Niggas get left at the light, trying to swerve in the lanes. I'm like Serena, boy, I'm serving you love. Know these verses should be sermons on mounts. Got 2 fish and 5 loaves, nigga, twist up an ounce. I got them coughing, call it hiccup OG. This ain't no nickel and dime. Make sure you keep that 2 cents on your couch.
Cole, you stupid. All right. So these doctored verses are strange. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I know you hear me. What up, everybody? I got YouTube and Instagram going. We about to drop this song with Jid. We about to have this album pre-sale available. I just wanted to holler at everybody. This is really for people who care. You know what I'm saying? It's really for my fans. It's really for people who be like, damn, where the fuck is the new Mick at? You feel me? Like, if you don't care, then there might be parts of this where you like, damn, nigga, get to it, because I know y'all want to hear the music and I know y'all want to see the video, but I haven't put out music in like 2 years, since 2021, and I think a lot of times just fans in general don't understand what it is to be in this business, what it is to be trying to create albums with some substance and like at any level. I'm not even talking about like my style of music or rap or the content. I just mean in general to what it is to actually build a project with intention, and work with labels or whatever independent facets you're using to put your music out. You feel me? For me, I was not happy. I wasn't happy at my last situation. You feel me? And I want to stress to people this fact because it's not something that you'll understand as a fan because you like my music. So you're gonna like what you hear and you won't understand this part. But this part is very important. I wasn't even trying to do my best for the last 5 years. I wasn't even trying to do my best. Like, I did not like the situation I was in. In the situation I was in, 50% of my masters were on. So half of what I did, I don't even get paid for in that situation, which is fine. That's what I signed, blah, 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 blah. We ain't got to get into all of that. But because that was the truth and because I wasn't really fucking with the people that I was working with, I wasn't even trying to do my best. So whatever you heard, wasn't even me trying to do my best. And I just think that not even being cocky, I think that's a mark to the kind of musician I am, the kind of writer I am, the kind of artist I am. And I'm saying all that to say I'm in a space where that's no longer the issue. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a space where I'm happy in my life, in my personal life. I'm in a space where I'm happy with how I got my business under control. Um, and I think a lot of people may understand that when you feel good and when life is good in a general sense. Obviously, there's still issues that arise, but um, versus when you were in spaces in your life where things were a lot more negative and things were a lot more tough for you mentally, and your situation was worse, the level of your production with whatever it is, whether creative or not, can go through the roof. You feel me? Like people at dead end jobs can feel better about their jobs if their bosses are great and they're taken care of on the back end. We hear about businesses that value their employees more than their bottom line, and everybody's happy and retention rate is, well, it's the same thing as a rapper. It's the same thing as any other job. You feel me? When I'm happy, the music is coming at a different level. So I want people to know that, like, I'm happy in a general sense. You feel me? I like my business situation. I spend a lot of time between that and my home life, which is my wife. We working on ourselves. We working on our marriage. I wake up invigorated each and every day, ready to like make music. You feel me? And that's how I spent a lot of the last, 3 years, in frustration, knowing, well, all right, whenever I get out of this situation, I'm gonna need to have the fire. You feel me? As an artist and as a music creator, whenever I've hit places that I felt like were like rock bottom, or like, damn, I'm going through it right now. Especially business wise, my resolve has always been like, all right, well, nigga, what do you do? You feel me? What you got? Because when shit changes, you're gonna need to have some music. You're gonna need to have some fire. You feel me? Whatever your fire is, you feel me? When it, something that I saw was like, this too shall pass. And I think that's the thing that people should remember, people should know. And with that being the truth, whenever you are in some of those tougher positions, just like, not only when you look around and you can't do too much about it, well, what do you need to have prepared for when you can do something? And that's where I've been at for the last 2 or 3 years. And for myself, the answer to that question is good music. Good music needs to be prepared when I'm ready to move, or when I'm capable to move, or when I'm capable to put the money that we need to put behind it so that it can be pushed a certain way. It's always got to be good music for me. So that's what I've been doing. You feel me? What it takes to make a song like Smoke Break. You feel me? Like, a big part of what niggas loves. Oh, you be so conceptual. Oh, you did it, woke, all of that shit, conscious, whatever. I don't know. I just, as an artist, I like to challenge myself with how I write. So Smoke Breaks, for example, the song started off with me. I hear the beat and I keep rolling up, right? And I want to make another smoking song. And then I challenge myself, like, well, nigga, how many smoking songs do we have? How many do you need? How many have you made? You feel me? Like, what are we really talking about here? And so, obviously the title suggests that it's a smoking song, and it sounds like one too. But a little deeper than that is just this idea that, I keep rolling up. I keep rolling up. And y'all hear it. But when you do, I want you to think about that. You feel me? Um, what it takes to do that, what it takes to make these songs, is absolutely affected by, whatever situation that I'm in. And so for the last 2 years, y'all ain't heard nothing from me. I know niggas have heard a lot of features, and I'm gonna get to that too. But y'all ain't heard nothing from me just because everything I do moving forward, I want to do at another level. For my fans that know, you may have heard my last 2 albums, seen one video, and then didn't hear from me again. You feel me? Like, I didn't have a lot of content surrounding my projects. I didn't have a lot of uh, quality interviews surrounding my projects, or even experiential things that accompany this story that I was trying to tell everybody. And so, you know, you'll feel that. I don't even want to spend a lot of time telling you what you're about to receive. You'll feel that. You'll see that. And all of that comes from that invigoration that I found, and the freedom that I found, and the enjoyment that I found working with RBC, who I signed a one-off deal with. RBC BMG, is that how I should say that? Yeah, yeah. I be saying all the time, I feel like a bad bitch that finally got with a good dude. You feel me? All she had was terrible motherfuckers. Now she got with a good dude. She don't know how to act. Niggas be they've been great, you know what I'm saying? They've been doing I've never experienced this. I think in general, I'm a skeptical person about a lot of things, and I'm definitely skeptical about people in the industry in general. But it's been great over here, and everything that we needed has been provided. And so, when you're in that type of situation, now I am trying to do my best. And I think even by as a byproduct, that's what y'all get. This was an intention. I intended to make an EP with this project. We signed a deal. We talked the points of a deal about an EP, and the music was just too fucking good to call it an EP. That's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And I want people to know that's what you can continue to expect. This isn't. I don't give a fuck what a nigga think. I know this is the beginning. This is the beginning for me, for real. All that other shit that came before was just me learning lessons and learning how this industry work and learning how I should be doing things. And now because of that knowledge, I think I'm ready to start making the moves that will have the effects that I want them to have. And I think I know how to do that now. So, um, like I said, my real fans, I appreciate y'all fucking with me, rocking with me, um, supporting. I said I was going to talk about the features. I be doing features all over the place for this simple reason, just so, and I'm gonna just keep it all the way a buck with niggas, just so niggas know. It's like that's how I eat. You feel me? I've been down as far as like frequency of like visibility and like doing shows and shit like that. It's just like I fuck with niggas. If you making good music, if you making dope shit, if you email me, we figure it out. I'm gonna work with you. You feel me? It's not a big deal. Like I like working with people. I like getting the music out there. I like making more music. It's that simple. You feel me? Like this is how I eat. This is what I do. You feel me? I clock it in all day. You feel me? I'm in the studio all the time. I'm in the studio, I'm at the crib. You feel me? Like it's in my music. Y'all niggas who know. You feel me? So hit my line, email me. You feel me? That's why y'all hear so many features. Yeah, obviously, I'm in a space now where I'm ready to focus on myself, and so um, anybody who has been like, damn, mourning Mick in this 2 year absence, everything go right. You niggas will never take a 2 year absence again, bro. Like I'm trying to drop music on a consistent basis. I'm in a space. I got the freedom to do so. Um, yeah, shout out my manager John. You know what I'm saying? I know he hate publicity, so y'all go blow his shit up if you know him. To me, the mindset of independence has completely changed. I'm doing deals. That's what we doing. That's in every industry right now. Um, whether independent or not, I need funds. You feel me? I need funding, and so whether I'm signing a one-off with RBC BMG, working out something on my own. Um, the reality of this industry is you need money to get stuff done. So, you know, I might sign again with RBC. I might go somewhere else. I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? I'm not focused on that. I just know that as of right now, um, one-offs and making sure that I like the people that I work with is the most important thing to me. And that's where I'm at right now. Um, I don't know what just happened. I guess one of your messages just came up. I'm good now. We good. Yeah, you good. I ain't gonna tell y'all who that is, but we good. Um, what was I about to say? Moving forward, I had to write this shit down. Trying to talk for an hour, right? You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure I was. Yeah, I was talking about my independence. Yeah, man. So that's how I see it. That's my perspective. Old me would have been like, "Oh, you signed a deal, nigga. You da 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 da." I was just like, man, that's what we doing. If I was independent, I'd be getting this bread from somewhere. I could go sign a deal with Fiji Water. They don't got nothing to do with the music industry. I would it still be a deal. You feel me? Like I think the terms of the deal and what you plan to do and how effective it is the most important thing and the freedom that you have within that. So um yeah, that's where I'm at. That's how we moving forward. You guys can expect a ton of music. Um I am going to play some snippets for you. I don't know if I should play anything off the album though. We got a single coming out. We got a video coming out. We got a lot of content surrounding that, and y'all motherfuckers really be sniping with the screen captures. And I be seeing songs on YouTube that I'm like, damn, that's not even mixed yet. Like, how did y'all get that? So I feel like y'all really be on the next level of like getting this audio. So you know, I guess we'll just see how it goes. I'm gonna play a few. Can you unlock this one? Yeah. Um, I'm also taking questions too. You feel me? Ask some questions. If it's a good question, I'll pause the music. Answer. Stay Low is probably never gonna drop. That's what y'all should know about that song. I see that question. Stay Low is probably never coming out. I would love for it too, but it can't, and it's stuff that I don't feel like explaining. So yeah. Yeah, let me know how it sounds.
Catch me in traffic out all day. Catch me in vibe like dog face. Catch 22 with your mouth if you talking at your neighbor when you come round our way. Speeding on Chicago Skyway. I just took a bag from the boat. I just took a tag off my shirt. I just took a stab, sticking poke. Bitch, you walk with a drag of the smoke. Zigzags go past on the dough. Butterfly to the cash, it's a roach beat. Mixing my jazz with the hooks. Started matching my cash with the books. Start matching my gas with the broke. Start measuring broke by the bread. A lot of niggas only brag when they speak. I ain't tell you that the jacket was a smoke. I'm the architect of everything on me. It's a side effect of everything on me. Child neglect if I don't say the shit. The niggas disconnect if I don't dumb it down at all. Quite direct, it's the brevity for me. Big dog, it's the pedigree for me. Niggas want real feathery to me. Shit feel real feathery to me. Niggas talk sweat equity and start to feel a little Bill Bellamy to me. You playing games, cut the check, or we cutting out fam in that department. I didn't stay the same. Otherwise, I'm trying to be progressive. I'm in all states if you want to make a claim.
That might be the only one I play the full song of. I got a lot of shit, and I don't think people understand that. I probably for this project, I didn't have the intention of making this album. I was just making music, which I think is very different from what I've usually done. I've usually like I'm gonna call it this. This is the concept, and then I'm filling the spaces, right? But for this album, it was just like I'm just gonna make music. I'm free. I'm out this label deal. Fuck it. I'm just gonna make whatever I feel like making. And so I made a lot. I made a hell of a lot of music. I probably said like 40, 50 songs for sure, easy. Over the course of like 2 years, maybe a year and a half. So there's a bunch of shit that's just like, if you think this is, fans don't know the context for shit like this all the time, or at least people who don't do music. But there be shit that's good, and then there be shit that's album quality, and like sometimes it's very noticeable. It's like, oh, okay, that's good. Oh, that's a record. Like, yeah. So a lot of these are good, but a lot of them are not records. When people are just like, oh, why you ain't put that out, or why you didn't? It's like, well, it was alright to me. You feel me? Like, what inspired you to start making music? The people I was around, for sure. I was writing poetry since a shorty. Creative writing. Definitely the people that I got around in college is the reason that I started making music. This is I'm gonna play some shit with Smino and Saba. I hope they don't get mad.
Downtown with a bad bitch, we shop ladies, all shoes, and catch waiters, and all shit, and there's no that shit. If I'm fair enough, fast jokes, not better one. Black baby, know this shit sweet, but FaceTime, love waistlines, watch hips turn to the baseline, cold hula hoops on that hair loss, might happen on shit, face bombs, deep bomb, no napalm, the big high, I stay calm, tree climb, I stay calm, she good hands, I don't make claims, but what it was, I can make plans. We don't make plans, just free time. The time ain't free. That shit costs.
Hey, Saba makes stupid.
I decided my mind got fired.
No,
Out of line, I was trying something nice. Front of mind, been wild, I've been trying. Know you been time with a dime, it was mine. Trying to spring summer flings and known for doing funny things. And most my goals for summer days, emotions overboard. There without the action, scroll the page, action pack your overlay. Acting like we only friends, with pictures often on the fade.
Don't be calling saying wild shit on the phone to me.
Gotta know your place, and part of that's the role I played. I only kid. Invitations phony kid. It's the way it only is. We don't even homies been. Don't begin to be me.
Yeah, probably can't play the whole joint. But yeah, man. This type of shit be crazy to me. Wow, no disrespect, but I never realized that you were an actual human. Like I didn't even think of you. wait, this shit going fast. Like I didn't even think of you as a real person. I'm not a fan for real, but I found your music back in 2012, 2014. I think salute. That initial idea of like niggas being real people is crazy. Like I think that that's something that I be on my soapbox at the crib about. You feel me? Like because I know motherfuckers have come across me and like maybe have seen me not having the best day, and you got a reaction to that because you came up to me expecting something different. You feel me? And I think outside of even moments like that, just take a second to remember that niggas is real people, which means you could say regular stuff and it'd be fine, and that niggas got emotions and hearts and hurt and all of that too. You feel me? That's just a crazy thing for me to look up and read. Like, damn, I never realized you were an actual human. Like, that's crazy. Nigga, you going to alumni next year? I think so. I would love to work with 3K. That's someone I haven't worked with that I would love to work with. I'd love to work with Sade. Probably never gonna happen. Someone I would love to work with. Jill Scott. Someone I would love to work with. Yeah, that's about it right now. Touring. Everybody keeps asking me about different cities. We gonna get this music out first. And that's another thing I didn't really do either with my previous albums. Touring. I mean, again, everything is affected by the state of being with the people that I was working with, right? So, all of that affected that, and so you can expect an increase for all of that. We want to go everywhere. We want to go Africa, South Africa. We want to go to Europe. We want to do, all of America, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, all of that. We just want this music out. We want it to marinate. We're probably gonna do. Y'all should know that we're probably gonna do smaller shows first with like a full band. Just because I think that vibe and how we've been doing that is going to be really impressive. And then we probably come do something bigger after. But yeah, after this music is probably sat for a little while, we gonna tour for sure. And I know y'all gonna come out because the way that y'all throwing up names of cities right now got me excited. Yeah, I do have a title for the album. It's about to come out. Let's talk about that. The album is called The Patience. Are we saying the date too? Is it? Yeah. And it's gonna be out August 18th. It's kind of crazy if you look back. Then all my albums drop in August. Maybe only like one hasn't. August 18th is when it's coming. The Patience. I won't tell you too much because I want y'all to. There's a rollout, but it's just I told y'all I've had to wait, for a lot of the things that I felt like I deserved. For the things that we plan for, once we set our plan in motion, sometimes that shit stopped, and it's like, damn, I thought this part was only going to take 2 weeks, but it's going to take 8 months. You feel me? There's moments. I keep telling people this one thing. It's just like for people like myself who I feel like, as much as I can, I try to do everything I can to change my situation, no matter what I want it to be or no matter what my goal is. I think people like that often reach a point where they do have to wait. You have to wait on the things that you can't see. You have to wait on the people that are talking about you or saying your name in spaces where you're not. You have to wait on your art to do what it does, allow somebody to see it and challenge somebody's thought and say, damn, who made this, or who I gotta find the person. Um, even in like lifting weights, you can't see your muscles tearing and regrowing. You can't see how much, your waistline is, the things that have to happen internally for your waistline to shrink. You don't get to see that all the time. And so I think a lot of times you do get to a point where you just have to wait on the things that are happening without you. Um, and that's what I was doing for this album. And I think off top, when people hear that name, it's not what you're gonna expect the music to sound like. But this music came from a space of frustration during that period, because I think having to be patient can be insanely frustrating. um, Absolutely can expect vinyls on this album. Again, all of that type of shit is affected by the situation I was in before. Um, Without a doubt, you can expect albums. You can expect a lot of physical stuff. You can expect merch, but we'll definitely have vinyls. I think we're doing an instrumental vinyl as well, something special for Record Day. Um, yeah, you make sure y'all get in tune with that. Don't miss out on that. I can foresee 10 years, $5,000 records. You better get on that. Oh, what a great question. How's your marriage been, and how does day-to-day life influence your music? Um, you know what I hate? I really fucking hate people talking relationships on Instagram. That shit is fucking cap. I'll tell you that. Like, that shit is cap. Don't listen to most of that shit. I'll tell you that. And even the shit you are supposed to listen to, I'd be like, damn, why y'all putting it on the internet? My marriage has been great. And I guess I've only really known one marriage that I would consider good. Like, I don't be in other people's lives. You feel me? I got my parents in mind. So anybody else, I don't have enough information. Mine's been great. I mean, I think the reality of what marriage is work. I think there's a lot of things that even before I got married, but once I got married, I had to focus on within myself, that I'm still focusing on within myself, that I'm still working on. And I definitely didn't realize how much that was going to affect me on my day to day. Just being required to address things, um, and being held to a certain standard. And then, obviously, I hold myself to a certain standard, but your lover is going to see things that you don't see. And so that's the reality of a new marriage. You feel me? You're excited, you're enjoying each other, you're experiencing things with each other, but you're also learning how to be with each other, right? Like, if you just take the idea of marriage, two people becoming one is just not an easy thing. I don't care who you are. It wasn't even easy for Goku and Vegeta. You feel me? Like, it's not easy. Like, like, it's not easy. So but what that looks like, is a journey that's cool, that's fun, that's gonna last a lifetime. And so it obviously affects my day to day and my music in a major way. My wife can be the author of my happiness and my anger. You feel me? And that affects how you go to work. You could be having a great day and your partner's not having a great day, and it might not have nothing to do with you. And that affects how you live and go to work and do whatever you do. So I think, to answer that question just straight up, well, obviously it affects me in a major way. But my day-to-day life is my inspiration for my music, right? If you listen to my music, my life is all up in my music. I really just talk about what I do. So my day-to-day life is probably the biggest inspiration for my music. Are we getting a love song on this project? No. That's not what I described to you. The space I made this music from. Nah, we're not getting a love song on this project. There's a vibe. There's some vibes on there, but not no love songs. This is a good question. I do want to answer this. What were the little marketing plans you had as an upcoming artist? I'm pushing hella motion through actual tracks, but need something to grasp people who don't want to listen. All right, I can tell you this. What do you say? Marketing plans. I don't know, bro. I was trying to be seen. That's what I was doing. My mindset when I was coming up was and it's gonna sound cocky, but this is my mindset. My mindset when I was coming up was, I'm so good. All I need to do is go wherever niggas is at. And once they see me, somebody is gonna want to know more. You feel me? So I was everywhere. That's all I was doing. I was all over Chicago. When I went back home, I was just all over Chicago. Open mics, rapping. I was in the white people open mics. I was the old people open mics. I was at the young people open mics. I was rapping for people. I was at this studio. I was at that studio. I was pulling up in niggas' houses that I know rap, meeting they friends that rap, and only knowing them from one kick it session. And now I'm at their house. I was just being everywhere I could be. From experience, I would say visuals and shows probably do the most. Shows are going to leave one of the biggest impacts, especially if I ain't come here to see you. If I ain't come here to see you and you blew me away, I'm gonna go look you up. I didn't even come here to see you. You feel me? Like that's a huge marker for me. And in videos, people like to look at shit. So, if you have a great song out that people love and you don't have some kind of visual, at least a visualizer, you're probably lessening how many people would possibly have listened to that song or how many plays by a good percentage, especially early on, because you probably don't have a ton of music out anyway. So those are the things that I know. Marketing plans is probably going to be more tailored to what you do and who you are and what you got going on. But I think those things help a lot in general. Well, we got an hour before this joint come out. Yeah, I can tell you now I won't be on here for another hour. I did think that I was going to extend all of this talk. I didn't have 2 hours of talking. I'm sorry. I love this question. Who are you listening to right now? I'm listening to Yebba. I'm humming Yebba all the fucking time. Cleo Soul or Salt, both. Cleo, I'm listening to that. I don't know everybody who's in Salt. I know it's not just her though, huh? Sims is in Salt too. Shout out Sims. I did not know that. I knew it was other people though. Like I just don't know everybody. Who else? I'm fucking with, I was about to say Drum, but I guess it's Shelly now. Oh, damn, I'm about to give y'all the keys. All my producer niggas, I was supposed to tell Slime this first, but I didn't. I just found out about this band from the 70s. It's some African dudes that was in Europe. Simonade, I think that's how you say it. It's Cymanade. They got 4 albums, all from the 70s. I've been listening to that for like the last 4 days. Fire shit. Definitely sample worthy shit in there. So yeah, if you produce, you might want to go check that out. It's some hot shit in there. Are there any plans to collab with Jid?
Not paying attention.
It's a Jid song dropping tonight, bro. Like what? Mick Jenkins, I'm a JR. Can I produce a track for you? No. We're not doing that. Oh yeah. It should be. I know I don't want to do no album release, but I'm definitely gonna have some listening parties. That should be pretty cool. Try to do Chicago, LA, New York. Try to do Montreal. Yeah, man. I'm glad y'all, in here listening. I appreciate it. I think we was up to like 800 on Instagram. It's the most we had on YouTube so far. That's great. You know what I'm saying? Expect a lot. Expect a lot of content. Expect a lot of, like I said, physicals and energy. You feel me? Like that's what I'm on. I'm trying to. I'm married, so outside is not the same for me. But I'm outside. You feel me? Like bang, bang, bling, bling. I'm outside. Yeah, all these places y'all naming, I'm gonna be there. You feel me? Like just when we start touring. Jordan, that's my cousin. Love, bro. I'm still definitely taking good questions. Stiff Arm, y'all keep asking me about Stiff Arm. Let me let you know about Stiff Arm. Stiff Arm is probably not coming back up. It was a sampling issue. We thought that we might be able to get around it by replaying it, but They wasn't going for that. So we had to take it down. That's what happened to Stefan. Yeah. And this too. Y'all should understand this. I would love to work with everybody y'all listening here. I would love to work with everybody that I love to work with. It just don't work like that. I can't just hit Toby Lou and expect or Toby, I don't know how to say dude last name, or any artist. It's just like a lot of times features are not as simple to make happen as fans assume they are. Definitely not as I thought they were. Just because people are friends. Look, I fuck with Jid for a long time. It took us a long time to get in the studio together. Me and Kate Tronada have made a ton of music, but we've never actually, except until recently, we never actually sat down in the studio with each other for some time. You feel me? Like, shit just don't be that easy to link up with people and have your schedules right and have your art be in sync with the timeline of their art. You feel me? That really be the biggest issue. Like, well, right now I'm focused on this, and you want me to take my focus away from that to accentuate some shit for you when it's just like, well, nah, I'm not even on that right now. And not even on no disrespect, just like creatively where you're at. Like, think, anybody, a writer, a painter, or somebody, you in the middle of a painting, you've been putting 40 hours in. It's like, yeah, paint this right now. Like, it's like, no, I can do that for you when I'm done with this. You feel me? And usually that person don't got that time to wait. And so that, that's just to pull back the curtain a little bit. That'd be the reality of what features a lot of time. And then it just be the reality of like life be happening. I've had features scheduled with big name motherfuckers for days in a row, and life happened to them every day that week, and we never got in the studio. And that's real. Like that's how shit be happening. You feel me? So not even for myself, for your other people, for your people that you're fans of as well. Like, I know I used to think that, oh, they friends, why they ain't got no music out? Like, it's just really not that simple. You feel me? And then sometimes it is. So, has my faith challenged my progression through the industry and music making? No. Nah. Nope. I see the industry a very clear way. I probably don't interact with it very much at all, except for when I have to do business. As far as like when you speak about my spirituality and how it's affected by the industry, I'd have to be really involved. And I'm not. I think y'all can see that. So nah, it's never really been an issue. I have my own issues with my spirituality that I'm working on in my relationship with the Lord, but the industry, nah, it's never been that. I've never been that in the industry for it to affect me like that. Mm. Sold that whip, sold that Mustang. Niggas was broke. It was a pandemic. That motherfucker is out of here. I'ma still rap about it like I got it though. So favorite artist to work with gotta be Smino, probably. Yeah. Oh, I'll give y'all a clip from that. I see that. I'll give y'all a clip from the album. Smino, y'all don't. This motherfucker is crazy, bro. Like, what's really impressive to me is the quality of what this nigga does at the frequency that he does it. When you're in the studio with this nigga, it is like when he gets on to something, when he finds something, when he finds a melody, when he just do 50 different versions of it and harmonize with it and go like this nigga is really crazy. I have pulled up to the studio countless times just to feed off this nigga energy. I ain't come here to make shit with this nigga. Facts. He asked me about it one time. He like, yo, nigga, you be sliding to the studio, but you don't ever like, what's up? Like, we don't ever make nothing. I'm like, oh, nigga, like, bro, you work so crazy. I be coming in here watching you and then leave like, all right, yep, I'm about to get to work. Like, like, obviously we've made a lot of music since, but like, I love, that's my shit. That's what I do. Writing excites me. A great performer excites me. And people like Smino, being watching them in their element in the midst of the creation. Niggas don't be having access to that. You feel me? Like as fans, you don't have access to that for your favorite people. This nigga Zig funny. For your favorite people. And to be able to see that is really crazy. And this nigga is really fucking talented. So he's definitely one of my favorite people to work with. Because whether we make music or not, I always leave Smee Spot crazy inspired to go do some shit for myself. So yeah, definitely probably one of my favorite people to work with. No, I don't. It ain't too many people that would make you feel like that or make me feel like that. So definitely probably one of my favorite people to work with. Katra as well, just because it's so easy. I don't think it's as easy with anybody. It'd be so easy with me and Kay. That's why we have such a relationship and such a catalog of music and rarely be in the studio with each other. Like, cause that nigga be sending shit and I'd be like, all right, bet, this is all I need. Oh, this is fire. You feel me? That's a great question. The mind about to block you. Yeah, he gonna be all right. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. That's my dog. Would I ever battle rap? Yo, I get humbled. Battle rap is crazy. Battle rap is crazy. Nah, I don't think I would ever battle rap. I think I would. Like, I like to think I would. You feel me? But if y'all listen to Soul shit, Absol, where he battled Daylight at the end of his album, that's what let me know I probably never do the battle rap because Absol goes first. If you listen to the album at the end, Absol goes first. And I guess Daylight from Crip, I guess he from Grape Street. All the fruit shit was crazy. I thought Absol went stupid. It was nasty. When Daylight went, it didn't matter anymore. Like and that's no disrespect to Soul, but like the way Daylight went at this man and his name was, I was like, oh. And I don't think people realize what we do is very different and it's not that easy to just do both. You feel me? Like the research, the timing, those setups, the 6, 7, 8 bar setups deep, like it's really crazy. And the best people are really crazy. And that's just not some shit you just be like, oh yeah, I could do that too. Like I think anybody that's talking like that don't do that is insanely ignorant. You feel me? Them niggas are top tier. They do what we do, just not the same. It's like MMA and boxing. Not to say one is the other. I'm not going to tell you which one is which. I'm just saying it's like, yeah, both niggas fighting, but we are not doing the same thing. Like, and them niggas is crazy. So nah, I don't think I would ever actually battle rap. I battle rap my DJ and I thought I had good shit. This nigga destroyed me. So nah. I got you. Yeah, I've been talking for a minute. You could unlock this, my bad.
Just a little while, just a little while, just a little while, everything will be alright.
I'm one of them ones you can't kill. Crowley thought too smaller than Ant Hill. Balled all my years with the devil like Grant Hill. Well, fuck being king of a landfill. I can't feel you. I can't watch them talk action and stand still. More than a few loose screws, no hand drills been roll running, and it's still more flows coming. The way the wits drop like anvils on coyotes. Same says wheels from Time Max or fly rollies. For the record, I do the John Wall with my homies. Vibes low key, potato barrel the vibe. Vibes spice them alive, smoky. I'm bi-coastal, came through the world like Don Quixote. I'm more realist. Shit black and white, but the gray is where all the thrill is. Head in the clouds, but only cause there's no ceilings. Long time coming for niggas with no gimmicks. Wrote Bible verses and quote limericks. I'm dual wielding. Twice the crop any crew fielding. Twice the Yale niggas new nail. I ain't really through building. Got them moving like the new pilgrims. They think it's patience just the algorithm. I keep my patience hopping out the rhythm. Play in my face, forgot about religion. Won't hear me, I ain't making sound decisions, but execute with every intention. I'm the mention.
That shit's just shit we got. You know what I'm saying? Woo! All right, this type of shit be happening. I wanted to play this, but I wanted to tell this story, right? So sometimes you'll pull to the studio with every intention to do some fire shit, and then the niggas you in there with do something crazy, and it's like, damn. So this my nigga Slime. I love Slime. It's my DJ. This nigga's an amazing rapper. Nobody thinks like him. He the first verse on here. I don't know. Hopefully it sounds well enough that you can hear that what this nigga's saying, but yeah, this shit. I thought I was about to snap on this bitch, and this nigga came through like motherfucking Malik Youssef Slime, like this poetic ass bars. I was just like, damn, nigga.
Yeah. Smell it in the wind like fried okra on the low end. The lake breeze on your block, children laughing on your block. It's hot up in Granny kitchen. Boy, I keep that pistol like Eleanor's third drawer. I'm the same young nigga that had Joe Black and Miles missing. Out back with the fireflies, the moon was my accomplice. They said I had an old soul, acting like I've been here before. But there ain't nothing like the first time you seen snow. Raided in my room, there's holes in my roof. Excuse to rock gold in my tooth. What can I say? I'm from Chicago, with pimps standing in full furs on Ogden. Right with Jean-Baptiste Point du Sable, slap the honky. Know your history. We indigenous. My Native American name is Smokes with Bitches. Refer to me as such. I fly to the East Coast and put you in the Dutch. I fly to the West Coast and put you in the paper. You a hater, new flavor of the month. You some runts.
Niggas slithering Salazar. All my dogs is Belgian Malinois. Don't want Fume, I black wine. 200 horses in the car. 1967, this shit art, you can't decommission. We mix ignitions, niggas talking stardust. I pop the clutch, the keys is not what brought us. You stay round, end up, Bodie brought us. Put me in motion like ellipticals. It's mental, the boys focused on the physical, ain't stopping me.
Getting intellectual property in a carpool lane is the only thing she do solidly.
Southpaw, I move awkwardly with the orthodox.
Yeah, y'all can't have it all. Y'all can't have it all. You feel me? Y'all about to get new music. Jid, first big feature, you know what I'm saying? Video crazy. I can't have all the other shit too. Yeah, that shit too. Just I was talking about features before, but that shit too. It's like this album actually has some really good features on it. I know most of my albums are just me. I'm really proud of the features that we have on here. I'm really proud of the music that we made on here. So look out for that. Right now, when the pre-sale goes up, you're not gonna see them, obviously, because you know the album's not out. But make sure y'all lock in. You feel me? Get the pre-sale now. Get the vinyl when the album come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, show me that love. You feel me? Show me you miss me. You feel me? Where we at? 8:18. I'll probably get out here at 8:30. I'm gonna play a few more for y'all. This is really the shit I love. That shit I just did with Slime. That lo-fi, just damn. Oh, this is not my phone. Oh, I thought my phone was cracked. This is the phone that the questions was coming from. Oh my God, I thought my phone. Damn, this you in bad shape. Damn, I forgot. Oh yeah, lo-fi shit that you could just rap over. You feel me? Like I love that shit. Niggas be acting like that's like, what is it? Like that's solely like strictly Griselda shit. Niggas be talking like that, but not like niggas been doing that. I love that shit. So I'm gonna play like 2 or 3 like that. Yeah.
in Santa Ana. I search streets with blue bandanas, 2 different ways. We knew Mandana before she switched her ways. No Macarena, we throwing hands if you did the same. Ain't shit the same after that. Don't complain after that. Niggas ain't Kakarot. Ain't shit super about your sayings, just cap a lot. Fresh about an Uncle Sam tackle box. Niggas want me hook, line, and sinker. Flip your whole squad, Rob Palinka. My shooter shoot, he not a thinker. Know how that hat feel. Shout with Tinker, we taking flight, that Air Max feel. Lines everywhere, that Fairfax feel, and I don't sell it cheap. Used to do it for the free. Then niggas smelt themselves, so fuck that, I'm smelling me. And the fragrance is heavenly. I skim waters in Portland, Jamaica. I bomb hills deep in Croatia, but clip the curve. Fuck my leg up, could have been worse. Rocky beaches, ain't nobody surfing except me and Slime. Let them niggas worry about the surface. We tapped into the fountain flowing deep in.
Woo! I didn't even mean to do that, but right on time. You feel me? Y'all asked who produced. My man's Berman produced this one. Berm, y'all check him out. I think it's just Berm on the gram. Yeah.
Trying to hold this motherfucker up, I'm not a belt though. Trying to hold a motherfucker down, I had to let go. Never held my motherfucking breath, that's why you smell the shit. Popped out in 91, they caught a whiff of petrol. Gave it to these motherfuckers, brought a salmonella way. Chicken run or chicken fried, these niggas featherweight and flock together. Close the ziplock and let that marinate. Don't need a hearing aid, just walk the TikTok, turn the serenade. Hey, when I got to rock this shit a hand grenade. When we radiate, don't need the antifreeze. Hey, blood was on your hands, you can't just sanitize. You'll have a whale problem playing manatee, deep water. The teeth strong, I let it steep longer. The beast thing, I'm but a freak with it. Heating up just like your seat warmer. On your ass, the book said the first will be last. Hey, when you stay facts and niggas say it's just some hater shit. Niggas never play the game, he out here talking player shit. Courtside till I die, that Greg Sagan shit. Niggas can't until I make a wish.
Yeah, man. I be rapping. I can rap really well, you know, and so that's the shit, right? Like, I was trying to have this conversation with niggas the other day, and I think telling y'all I don't know what good's gonna come from this, but I just do something different, you know. I'm not doing what niggas is doing, like, and it's neither are my peers, my friends. You feel me? Like, niggas are like, I'm a writer on another level, like, for real. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of times for me, the focus is not. That's why shit like that is not album shit to me. You feel me? Like, it's just some shit where I rap. Do you feel me? And a lot of times our fans be like, "Well, we want to hear that." I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna drop some shit like that too. But I be trying to explain this to people, and people don't be understanding that. It's just like, well, I do that all day. I could do that all day. You know, what is hard to do is make a song that incorporates that with something catchy and some substance, you know what I'm saying, and really feel infectious. Like, that's what we're trying to do. You know, I think we're trying to hit all those marks at the same time. So when sometimes people are just like, nah, bro, we love the raps, we just want the raps, it's just like, cool. But I'm also trying to grow as an artist. I'm also trying to do things I've never done before. And a part of music and song making with rap is that, right? Song making. And that's not just letting the machine gun fly. You feel me? That's not how you make music that people can readily remember and repeat and cut on when they want to vibe, or cut on, you know, to vibe out, to listen to music. You know, sometimes it don't always need to be a dictionary in a nigga ear, which I can be guilty of doing and being a little too wordy, or sometimes I got to do a whole circle to say a thought that should be a short, you know, thing. And that's something that I'm trying to develop as an artist more, is to be able to say a lot with a little, in a way that I think probably Frank do. the best. And as today's writers of music, I love how he does that. Um, and that's just growth. That's just trying to grow as an artist. But we got these all day. Um, Whatever vibe you want, man.
Tunnel visions, this shit a circus, we funnel cake in. Tuck the shits, this shit on purpose, we couldn't fake it. Double dipping, you kissing surface, don't misinterpret. My lack of speaking, we listen first and our actions louder. Talcum powder, I keep it on me, no acting rash. Potato barrel, we serve 'em mashed, Moroccan hash. The proper flour, the New York sour, the Cali breeze. The yellow tint on my shades, I'm Ali G, I'm Jackie J, the way I'm running the fade. The barber's way, I got a line for it all. I'm cutting shit with no guard, ain't no one else in my way.
I think this is a good question. I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been struggling to build discipline and secure a solid time to write consistently. What has your experiences been like in building a writing process? What does your process look like? When I started off, my process was crazy because I started working in a studio that 9 different people were renting. And so often there was way too many people in the studio and people were in other people's sessions. Um, and so my writing process kind of was just like wherever you fit in, wherever you could get some time. I literally used to wait for the group to go smoke a cigarette because they wouldn't smoke cigarettes in the studio. And then I'd be like, yo, Solar, load me up real fast and try to like rap before niggas get back. So my writing process, I feel like, is very chameleon, and I can write by myself. I can write with a ton of people in the room. I can write it all now. I can take 2 weeks. I can start with the beat. I can start with just the words. I feel very fluid in that regard, and because of that, I really just let it come. I let my life, inspire me, and so if I have the intention to write, then like I pull out my notebook or my phone, cut on some beats, and write. I'm always listening to beats. I'm always on SoundCloud. I'm always on YouTube. I always got beats in the files on my phone. So I'm not really ever at a shortage for that. Plus the stuff people send me in my email. So I got beats all day. It's just when do I want to sit down and do that? Early morning, late night. That's another thing. Early morning, late night, don't matter. I prefer to work in them. I'm up early. I rather work early. I rather write early. I rather shoot the video early. I rather do whatever we got to do early. I'll be up at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. most days. I don't get up past 6 a.m. most days. Um, I used to do sessions 6 a.m. to 1 for Pieces of a Man. We was doing 6 a.m. to 1 for like 4 months. I'm an early motherfucker. So that's when I like to write the best. People be sleep. If you feeling like I got the world to myself, you feel me? And it helps me think, honestly, at that time. Once I'm hearing cars and horns at 7 a.m., that it just things from outside invade your mind against your will. You feel me? So it's not as easy, but it's something I still do. You got to figure that out, find the time for you, try to commit to it. You do have to be disciplined in that way. But I am blessed in that way that I think for myself, I'm at a level where if I ain't feeling it, then I'll just be like, all right, I'll come back to this later. Probably be feeling it later. Later be 2 weeks, later be 2 hours. Never really know.
Smino said your shirt called him broke.
My shirt called you broke. Let me give y'all the lowdown on this shirt. This is damn. I didn't want to pull up the collar. This is because I'm about to tell you what I did to it. That's why it matters. Ted Baker. So it ain't that expensive. But then I never wore this motherfucker because the collar was so damn high, like up here. Ted, y'all gotta, work on that. So I chopped it off. You feel me? I chopped the collar off, folded it on the inside, grabbed the sewing machine. If you look, shit ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? If you really look, it's a curve right here, but I did this myself. I just sewed it myself. I be sewing, I be sewing. Facts. Taking in my own pants, taking in my jackets, trying to get freaky and shit, fucking up shirts that cost money. Yeah, I be sewing. Yeah. Ooh, I can't play this whole song. I know I can't play this whole song, but I'm gonna play my verse.
Bliss, 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 bliss.
Ignorant, but I know how to tote a bag of tools. Old Toyota, bunch of vagabonds, follow street disciples, niggas broke the rules. Offside, caught a broken jaw, nigga brought some nickel plate and smoked the school. Poetry, but not a spoken word, niggas heard he was eating through a tube. Probably plotting on what he would do. Sickle cell to all them lost boys, but the earth and stripes and screaming Beetlejuice. Don't even let me see you thinking truths. Don't even let me see your doppelganger. We'll delete him too. Not discreetly, they gon' walk him down. It'll be the talk of the town. They still can't get proof. It's no witnesses. Your health is more than just fitness. Listen, I speak the truth. Niggas tripping, ain't left the block. The block is a ceiling, but it's not a roof. I said we pissing and ain't got no room. It's a pressure cooker. The coroner said that the high was gonna be 70. Niggas shooting like Devin Booker. Blast. Blast. Blast.
Damn, I wish I had that. Somebody just commented on YouTube about this song I got with John Doe. You feel me? I'm a speak on this real fast. I hope she in here. She probably not in here. Known John Doe for a long time, right? I'm at Hard Pink in LA studio, 2 a.m. John Doe busts in my room, drunk. Mick, what up? Yeah. Get to talking a little shit. You feel me? Like about rap, and I'm just like, yo, you cannot rap with me, like. Like, you can't rap with me. You feel me? She's offended. She's very offended. She's a great rapper. There's no disrespect right now. I'm not throwing dirt on her name right now. She probably gonna say that I am anyway. But so we was like, fuck it, nigga, put a beat on, let's rap. You feel me? Like, I was in there trying to make some music, you know, but she was talking crazy to me. So we put a beat on, same beat, was like, let's rap. To her credit, she came with like 45 bars in like 10 minutes. She had all the bars immediately. She was ready for this. I don't know what she was doing before she came to the studio, but she was ready to tear my head off. And I had a 16, you feel me? Now she antagonizes me about the song being released, but the reality is she can release the song. I'm about to release an album. You feel me? That's not in my plans to release that song right now, but she can release the song. So somebody just asked about that. Me and John Doe, she from Chicago, great rapper, great singer, very dope. Y'all should go check her out if y'all don't know her. But, you know, niggas be talking crazy. So we had to go at it one time over the record. One day y'all gonna hear it and you tell me who's better. Speaking of that though, that shit came from a conversation of just like, niggas don't do that no more. You feel me? Like, even some shit I tweeted back in the day about another artist, some people know who I'm talking about. It was rooted in like competitiveness for myself. And it's just like, damn, I learned niggas not really on that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't really want to be competitive in rap. Definitely not outwardly to the fans. You feel me? Like let's put the same beat on and rap. Whose verse is better? And let's put it out. Like, what's up? You feel me? Like, niggas not doing that. Niggas not trying to do that. Niggas is not doing that. And I appreciate shit like that. I love shit like that. I'm a competitive ass nigga. You feel me? Like, you know, I remember rapping outside of fucking Harold Washington Library. This is facts. Nigga, I'm spitting a written in a group of niggas freestyling, and Chance was like, this is back in the day. Chance was like, I ain't even know the nigga yet. That's a written. Get your ass out of here. Like, and my dumb ass stepped to the back, like, damn, this shit is a written. How does nigga know? You feel me? Like, like, because that's what we do. You feel me? Like, we rap. Like, this is like what? If we hoop, like, you could, I'm a ISO on the wing. What's up? Come play D. You feel me? Like, that's what I do. But you know, somebody just said the head ass record. Like, I don't want to beat up Vic Spencer. You feel me? Like, I just like rap. The nigga rapped at me, so I rap back. Like, no, it's no love lost. You feel me? We ain't friends, but like, I like that shit. And niggas don't like doing that shit. Niggas don't even want to put the song out that you murdered him on. You know, props to Big Sean for putting that song out, but that's what I mean. Like shit like that'll happen. You come lay up crazy and nigga won't even put the song out now because motherfuckers don't want to be looked at like that. Niggas don't want people being like, oh, he got me. You feel me? That's their prerogative, but I like that shit. I really like that shit. I think, you know, a part of me in rap is to be competitive and is to show like, oh, I'm better than you. You feel me? Like, but I've had to let most of that go. That's not how it works in 2023. So, you know. maybe I got one or two more. But we coming to the end. I told y'all 8:30 is past 8:30. You should feel grateful. Oh, did that, then we repeating. Niggas did ask me to play some shit over. I think that is it. Yeah, I thought I had 10 in here, but that's 9. I wish I would have had the John Doe song in here because I would have played it. I had to, the way we got this shit set up, I had to download the shit early. Should have thought about that shit. Should we give them something from the album? Nah, right? Yeah, I don't want to give y'all nothing from the album either. Y'all about to get a song, a video, a lot more content, you feel me? Yeah.
They can go pre-order.
Facts. Y'all can go pre-order it though and be the first to get it in August 18th. I will end it with that. You know, this album, man, it's not too much I can say. This album is coming from a space of I feel like I'm finally free. You feel like this album is coming from a space where I'm like, now I can finally go as hard as I want to go. Now I can finally do my best. Now I know that when I put in 110% of my effort, somebody doesn't automatically get 50% of the, you know, reward for that. And I think, like I said, anybody who knows, anybody who's worked anywhere or had to go through anything where it was unfair and it was tough and that affected your ability to perform. You feel me? Like to be free of that, you know, how invigorating that is. And that's the space I'm coming from. So, you know, I would have loved to talk to you, but I don't have another 30 minutes of words in me for right now. You know, I'm not rapping. In 30 minutes, you get the first offering from the patients. It's called Smoke Break Dance. It is that. It's the smoke break dance, the dance of smoking, the dance of always rolling up. You know what I'm saying? The dance of that ritual. The video is amazing. It's shot by Andre Muir. The track is produced by Stoic. Much love to Stoic. You feel me? Great producer. Dude hit me up for a feature and got 2 joints on the album. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? So much love to him. Much love to Jid, and much love to y'all for sticking with me and rocking with me. Let me know how that motherfucker sound when you hear it. Let me know what that visual hitting for when you see it. Keep drinking your water.
Let's fucking go!
I know.
Download it.
Oh, download it? How do I do that? Do I do it while it's still up?
You're on YouTube still.
Oh, press end on YouTube? Yeah, y'all see this the behind the scenes now, baby.